Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dharma, a letter to our children. Today is June 10th, and our reading is Angle of Approach. Attitude in aviation means angle of approach. We get so used to seeing the world in set ways, from a fixed perspective, that we become spiritually catatonic, paralyzed by our past experiences, and inflexible. We need to regularly take stock of our resentments, fears, and harms done to others because it forces us to look at ourselves from a new point of view, to take a new approach. There are some right actions we can take right there, you know? We need to take a look at our resentments. If we're all steamed up about something, what's that about? And how realistic is it? We have to look at our fears, as we've mentioned not above 1,000 times. Anger is what fear looks like when it's trying to hide. At least that's how we see it around here. So if we're all pissy and moany and stomping around and very disappointed in the way the world is treating us, what's really going on? What am I afraid of? Am I afraid that I'm going to look bad? Am I afraid that people are going to see that I'm just full of crap? Am I afraid that people are going to see through my BS? Probably. Probably all the above. And then we got to also look at the harms that we have done to other people. We can see the way that the world has scarred us, but we're not so keen on picking up on the marks that we've left on other people. We need to do that a little bit. We don't have to be morbid. We don't have to stew and, oh God, it's well, like that. But we do need to be mindful of the fact that our impact on other people hasn't always been what we thought it was. And from time to time, it's worth asking somebody about that. We're always just looking at life from the front. We need to go over to this side and look at it from that side, and go over to the other side and look at that, go around behind, kick the tires, check the bumpers, and come to find out life looks different from different perspectives. But we got to put ourselves in those perspectives if we're going to see it. One way we can change our angle of approach is through meditation. Anapana Sati. Sati is mindfulness, and that's mindfulness of breathing. And when we are in the second stage, after we've achieved serenity and we're moving into insight or vipassana, and we're contemplating thoughts that arise, we can look at them with cool eyes. For example, we might think, this is the mind attaching itself to an outcome that makes me look good, bad, ridiculous. This is the mind projecting fear. The mind is blaming others. The mind is in a good, bad, angry, envious, self-pitying mood. See, moods are impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. Best to let those go too. The mind is inciting me to find fault in my family, workplace, community, or country. The mind is telling me to stop because my legs hurt. Oh, good. Concentrate on that. Relax your hips and shoulders, note the pain, and let it go. This whole idea of having a new angle of approach, or a different angle of approach, is really useful because we get locked in our old ways of doing things and they don't serve us. So happy trails to you until we meet again.